We're going to be, look at that, back-to-back matches at BMO Stadium.
Sorry, hold on. What the f*** is this? Oh, the headphones are like coming apart, like they're wearing out and flaking. Oh, sorry. I thought it was a bug and I was trying not to scream. I was like, what the f*** is on my neck?
Riley comes in. Angel City on the board.
Corner kick presented by Cedar Sinai. Shifty work into the box. And across, it's in! Oh, it's LaRue! It's a dream return!
Welcome to Casual FC, an Angel City match preview and footy therapy pod featuring two podcast certified footy therapists. I'm your host, Mario Salazar, with my, you're going to hear her yawning co-host.
I'm so tired, guys.
Look, we've told everybody before what time we usually record. We usually record Tuesday night. I do a crazy amount of editing. I don't do a crazy amount of editing, but I edit like crazy and then get it out Wednesday morning. We are recording today on a Monday night because Angela's got cool adulting things to do. But
Yeah,
Monday is also
shucked.
Yeah, you're gonna go to Pantages, gonna see some fun stuff. But Monday is also Angela's really long day. She wakes up
since
super
4:45, guys, and it's currently 9:40. And
So-
I had a yerba mate at 12:30 to make it to this point. So sorry if I'm yawning a lot. There's a lot to talk about.
There's a lot to talk about. So sorry that it's gonna be a long one. We'll try to push through some of these and not get too sidetracked.
LOL.
But this is our match preview for the last San Andreas Cup match. The battle for second place. That's what I'm calling it. Because San Diego already took it. They already ran with it. All right, so this is for our next match on Monday, September 1st, which is Labor Day, against Bay FC. We're going to, look, we got a back-to-back home matches at BMO. So we're going to be at BMO Stadium. The match will be at 6 p.m.
FanFest starts at 2.
FanFest starts at 2, which means you can get there early, get your face painting and your temporary tattoo going. If you can't make it to the game, will be broadcast on the CBS Sports Network, which we're not fans of here, but that's just because of the availability. Also, we'll be on the FanDuel network, and that just means just get to the game. I'm pretty sure you can find tickets.
Yeah,
It's
there's still
not gonna
plenty
be-
of tickets available.
Yeah.
Pack it out.
If you can't watch the game or you can't be there, you can always listen to Isaac and Tracy on iHeartRadio. Super easy. Download the app. It has its own station. It has the logo on there. Super easy to listen to, and it's great. We were reposting a couple of Isaac's Instagram things where he has his audio going from the game, and it's just amazing.
It's electric.
It is.
Like it. If you grew up listening to Vince Scully or Chick Hearn, you know what a good sports commentator is. You understand how important it is to not always through those big moments or get the timing right. Isaac's got the juice.
Yeah.
Like he's got that in that build up. So good. And then you just let the crowd roar.
Yeah.
And it's so important because that's the good stuff.
I reposted one of them where he basically mashed together like a highlight reel of the game.
Ooh.
And when I reposted it, I think just really large, I put close your eyes and listen to the audio.
Yes.
And people gave me thumbs up for that one because it was a story. It's gone, but check out Isaac Lowenkron's Instagram page, and it's an amazing one. Just do yourself a favor and listen to it with your eyes closed. Feels like you were there. And it's also going to be broadcast on KFWB 980, which will be in Spanish. And there are a couple of theme nights / giveaways at this
so
match.
much. So it's LA Day. Do I know what this means? No. Am I down for it? Obviously. Have you met me? Have you met Mario? We ride for LA all day. The giveaway, I think it's a gate giveaway too, is a mini skateboard. We were joking before we started recording. It's going to be like Tech Deck. So it's going to be like 1999, like
That's
middle
what we
school
assume.
all over again.
I
Like,
assume it's going to be Tech Decks.
everybody's going to be like,
little fingerboards.
yeah, like the whole game. Like just, yeah. They're probably going to get outlawed from the stadium. Like they're going to get taken away by your homeroom teacher. that kind of thing. There are also 2 different special ticket packs for the Kings fans who want to get a collaborative beanie. Those are going to be available, so get those orders in if you haven't already. And then also a college like beer stein. There's the Angel City logo on it. And like I said earlier, FanFest starts at 2. Come hang out, come party. I have friends in town, so I won't be there till closer to kickoff. But yeah, super excited.
And just a reminder, the LA Kings beanie and the college sign are special ticket giveaways. So don't expect to get one if you didn't buy an actual ticket. It's a special ticket. If you go to the ACFC website, there's links to how to get them directly. Usually it's don't get weirded out. Nobody's trying to steal your information. It does actually lead you to a website called FEVO, F-E-V-O.
Yes.
Whenever there's a special event or group ticket or whatever, that's the system. Yeah.
And for season ticket holders, if you log into the account manager, then you can find it there. Check your email. They'll link it, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So this last weekend, after we won, it was the season ticket holder event at the Aquarium of the Pacific.
Angel CT.
Yeah,
event.
Angel CT. It was very cute. It was roughly 1 gazillion degrees with 400% humidity on Saturday. It was so freaking hot. It was hot inside. It was hot outside. It was just uncomfortable. The players were even just like, why is this happening to everybody? It's so terrible. But it was really fun. They had 4 different stations where you could meet 6 players. Like they had 6 players at each one. I want them being the team, the front office, to figure out a way so that everybody gets to meet everybody without burning out the players. Like I feel like we need to have multiple events, break it out like a few thousand people at each one instead of everybody all at one, because it's overwhelming and it's hot and it's a lot and all you do is wait in line. So Eva, my mom, and I all agreed we were going to go to table 4 first, which was Matisse, Angelina Anderson, Sarah Gordon, Megan Reed, M.A. Vignola, and Allie Riley. Oh, of course, we all go straight to defense. Of course.
Yeah.
It was super fun. Every player we met was so nice. Everybody. We got to see so many 227 friends, Angel City friends. We met new people. I had a couple people being like, wait, are you Angela from Casual FC? And I was like, hi. If you said hi to me, there was like 2 or 3 people who said hi to me and honestly tried to get me to come cut in line with them. And I felt really bad because the lines were so long. Just the check-in line was like 3 miles long. Thank you for the offer. 1, I felt too bad and it was too public to scooch in the line. And DM me your names, because I was like, I know who you are, but I don't remember your names. There was like 3 of you. But hi, thank you. I hope I lived up to the shenanigans. Like I said, everybody was so nice. The team ended up like collectively, each table all agreed on their own to stay later to keep signing for people that were still in line, because an hour and a half is not enough time.
Yeah. And from the Discord, it sounded like there was a couple of issues maybe at the beginning, like getting in, and then they sorted it all out. So people
the thing that I don't think a lot of people took into account was that there's no service by the beach. Like so you're on the water.
Download your tickets when you're there.
Yeah, exactly. But it was very fun. I will say I finally got to tell Sarah Gordon how much I love watching her go from soccer run to 400 hurdler run. And she was like, how do you know this? And I was like, oh, I was a thrower. She was like, oh God, you're a track kid. We were like, oh, okay, hold on. So she's like, when do you notice it? And I'm breaking down her game. She was like, oh my God, yeah, it was just like, yeah, that's actually it. I had them sign different Parkside cards I have. We had a blast. Yeah. MA is a friend of the pod. Her family is. So we finally got to meet each other in real life. And it was just like, my mom was ahead of me and she was like, that's Angela from Casual FC. And that's Eva. She was like, oh my God. Like we got on camera, MA's reaction to my mom telling her that. And then the best part was that Sarah, because we were, Eva and I both were like talking to players at the same time. And Eva was saying, I've been a fan of the league for forever, and it's just so nice to see you getting like what you deserve to Sarah, because in Chicago she was not Sarah Gordon. Now is not Sarah Gordon when she started in Chicago. There was a lot happening in Chicago for better and for worse. She wasn't playing a lot. There was a lot of things. But she was like, who are your favorite teams before Angel City? And she goes, Orlando. And Sarah goes, okay. Like, you've seen some stuff. And she goes, and then Eva goes, in Sky Blue, who is now Gotham. And Sarah just goes, ooh. And we have that reaction on pictures. Just, oh, dang. Like, she suffered. Eva did. So she knows the grind. And like we said, it's all cyclical. But it was a blast. From that table, we went through that first. And then we ran downstairs. It was less sweaty somehow outside than it was inside. But we went to the second table, which had a lot of the newer players: Riley Tiernan, Macy Hodge, Nyhouse, Dorson, and Savvy King. Because Macy Hodge is pumped that we have merch out for Good Morning Lesbians. She was like, hell yeah. So we have to DM her and tell her. It was just really nice to see Savvy there. Everybody was like, oh my God, we're so happy. She looks so good. She's such a joyful presence. Like, she just has a light about her. And I'm very happy that she's on our team. I'm very happy she's doing better. All the good things. It was really fun. The panel with Strauss and Parsons was really interesting. Granted, again, Monday night, we're going to release this. Everything's going to go live. So I might as well just say it. They alluded to, like, Julie Dufour leaving had already been announced. They alluded to 2 more internationals. Katie Zellum, Alana Kennedy are leaving. As of Monday night, rumored for London City Lionesses, Michelle Kang's team. It's a lot. I said it in another Discord. Sorry, I'm not cheating on our Discord. There's multiple that I'm part of. That because of how difficult this year has been, personally, this feels like a personal attack of taking Alana Kennedy away from me now that she was finally back in the league. But I'm grateful that she was on the team. Easily one of my favorite players as long as I've been following international soccer. I wish her, Katie Zellum, and Julie Dufour the best. Genuinely, like, they deserve the playing time. They deserve the respect on the field. They deserve all the good things. So, good things for them.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. Okay, so first of all, I didn't know you got a reaction photo, video, something of MA.
I have to get my mom because she like handed her phone to the staff that were taking pictures. So they we didn't even know, and we were looking at them on the way home because we went and got ice cream.
Okay, because I start getting texts like after the event from Angela being like, and I'm at MA, and we talked to Sarah, and then Macy, and then like all this just like this and that. But then it's all this. It's a stream of text, and then I'm at home. I couldn't make it down, so again, Long Beach is far from me.
Yes.
And I was just like, okay, I'm not being jealous. Oh, you got to meet MA. Okay, not being jealous. So I am uber glad you got to meet her.
Yeah.
I will hope that I get to meet her too.
She's great. Point. She's really silly, and
we know that. Yeah. We see that. Yeah. We see the personality there.
She's fun. And then, so I'm going to say my piece about this, and we're just going to move on and talk about upcoming stuff and whatnot. There's so much speculation around what's going on with Sid. People were like, is she there? Is she not there? It was becoming this whole like buzz around the event. And the Discord in Reddit, like literally the whole internet is like having a freak out. If the year that I've had, if the year that Mario's had is any indication of what the actual fuck is happening in the world, I can only imagine. Has had,
we kicked off the year.
Yeah, this year is not good collectively as a group. We have to let Sid do Sid and take care of Sid and take care of her family. And all we have is speculation. All we have are rumors and things people are making up and being like, well, maybe it's this and maybe it's that. Maybe she just is going through some shit and needs some time. And maybe there's so many, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, maybe it's Maybelline. I don't care. What I want is for Sid to take care of herself, get life right, get things feeling better, whatever it is, body, mind, soul, I don't care. Take care of yourself, get right, come back when you're ready.
Yeah.
If you rush it, you implode. I know this from personal experience. So,
and we know this from her own personal experience of she's rushed it before and then she's gotten re-injured, or it just leads to other things. And again, We have no clue what's going on. We're
Yeah.
just saying, give all of these people some grace. Like, they're all humans.
She and every other athlete are human.
Yeah.
They feel
And-
superhuman. They feel so disconnected from normal people reality, but like they're not.
Yeah. And everybody just chill out. Stop being some keyboard warrior about like,
Chill
I've
out.
done investigative. Like, I know it can get
Yeah.
a little toxic sometimes, the fandom. So
Yeah.
just remember, these are people. What
Take a
you
deep
type,
breath.
what you say, what you put out there, especially if it's completely made up, can affect people. Stop it.
Yeah. And that's part of why we do the podcast the way we do. There's such a big difference between critiquing a team and criticizing a team. And we toe the line at times. It's been warranted. But it's one thing to raise questions like, what's going on? How is this happening? What are the X's and O's that got us here? Those questions are completely valid. But it's when you start getting into like character attacks, maybe don't. And I don't want that as part of our little corner on the internet. So take a deep breath. She'll open up about it when she feels the time is right, or she won't. Guess what? It's none of our business. Which leads us into the Chaos Award.
So the Chaos Award, we have the ever-present injury bug.
This last
And-
week is trash.
Yeah, and these aren't just injuries; these are SEIs. Wait, were both
Yeah.
of them SEIs? Yeah, both
Yeah.
of them were SEIs.
Or go ahead.
I was just gonna say that Barbara Banda, we knew she got injured
Yeah.
because of the start-stop, the game that honestly should have been canceled,
Kansas
or
City game.
just from the beginning rescheduled for the evening and be like,
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is. And if there's no broadcast of it, ultimately, if there was no broadcast of it because there was no spot on CBS to show it, whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be on NWSL Plus for a replay, or quickly unlock it on NWSL Plus and let everybody watch it there. But it should have been pushed. It's hot as hell out there, and like it
It's
affects
been hot
everybody.
as shit out here, and we get like more mild summers compared to a lot of places.
Yeah.
I don't want Missouri summer. I have friends in Missouri. They don't want Missouri summer. And
Yeah.
so
So Barbara she was injured during the match, and that injury turns out to be something bad enough where now she is on the SEI list for the rest of the year.
she has an avulsion of her adductor muscle. Your adductors are the muscles in your inner thigh that pull your leg back into your body, like to the midline. An avulsion sucks. It essentially, and TMI, if you do not do well with body things, like fast forward like 15 seconds, essentially it disconnected. The anchor point came off of the bone. Yep. As somebody who's done that in her ankle, it hurts real bad. And then, so yeah, that's an SEI. You got to wait till shit reconnects itself and you have to rest a lot. And then Shea Groom in the Chicago match, Chicago-Seattle, where Alyssa Nair scored her crazy banger of a goal at the death in her 200th cap, Shea Groom goes out with a broken leg and a blood clot. Like these aren't normal. I feel so bad for both of them because they're awful.
I heard Shea Groom that the SEI, but I didn't hear what it was.
Yeah,
Holy
like
shit.
what? Like,
oh man.
yeah. And then we have the ever-present excused absence, which now is people are finally understanding this means a lot of different things. It means I had a family event. It means I had a doctor's appointment or I got back late or something like that. It means maybe somebody's getting traded and they're having meetings and they can't be on the active roster. It means a mystery.
Yeah. Yeah. The way upper leg was.
Yeah, exactly. Claire, upper leg, Emsley,
It was a little bit
is
higher
not-
than her upper leg.
a little bit higher than upper leg. Yeah, more like midsection because she's pregnant.
Okay, now tell me how Eva putting her foot in her mouth is part of the chaos award.
Yes, because we couldn't put. She was helping me write notes when I was cooking the other night. She was like, "We have to put this because it was so funny, but I can't put what I said because I don't want Mario to see before."
You want the reaction here.
Yeah. The match is fine. It's mostly okay. There's no like egregious bad calls, but there were some dumb things that happened. And the head referee was named Christian, We're like hollering, everybody's, Christian, get it together. Like, your shirt's yellow, pull the card. You know what color card to pull. Just not even like heckling, just being like rowdy. It wasn't like aggressive. Yeah. It was just like, and towards the end of the game, everybody's just, oh my God. It's before the goal. It's getting stressful. And Eva goes, because there was a missed call, and she goes, where are your values, Christian? And then just goes, oh God. I start laughing so hard I can't breathe. My mom is cracking up. Vero and her mom are laughing. There's a family that sits like down and to the left of us. They all are just like, oh no. Eva's just like, no. Yeah, where are your values, Christian? Is quite a thing to holler at a game. And there was like, of course, dead silence right after. It's not when everybody's cheering, because why would it be? Because then it's not embarrassing. Then it's not silly. Yeah. So, ta-da.
I know 227 gets a little rowdy. Everybody in the area.
We get silly.
Yeah. So I can imagine that if it went silent and then that came out.
Oh my God.
It was louder than it needed to be.
Yes, it was louder than it needed to be. And then it was just like, oh no. How do I take those words and put them back? Yeah.
Did she audibly say, oh no? Okay, so that makes it even better.
It came out. She finished saying his name and then just went, oh no.
See, if she would have left it at that, nobody would have like batted an eye, but...
Yeah, they would have.
All right. Yeah. Well, with our amazing match that we're going to be talking about real quick, the rest of the weekend did us some favors. Yes. So Chicago, North Carolina tied 3-3. Bay FC.
Super helpful.
Bay FC and Washington beat Bay FC 3-2.
And that's the game at Oracle, which we'll talk a little bit later. So that game set an all-time attendance record for women's sports.
At Oracle Park. We have Gotham and Utah. They drew 0-0, which...
Good job, Utah. Thank you very much.
Helped us out. Kansas City beat Portland 2-0. Seattle tied with Houston 1-1. Also helpful. And then Racing Louisville beat San Diego 1-0.
Bonkers.
With all of that, all of those things in the Discord, we kept checking each result, because each result is, we're getting to that point where we're starting to like, the table's getting really tight, and we're starting to look at, what if this happens? If that happens, this happens. We're doing all the permutations. The whole group is, right? Permutation Primo is coming, but the whole group is doing it right now. So we were being super close about it. But again, this should have been in the Chaos Award. Ludmilla with the hat trick in under 10 minutes.
Oh, dude. We won. Any other week, it's goal of the week. It's everything. I'm sorry. Ludmilla just had a hat trick in 10 minutes. I can't vote for my own team. That's like insane. So
okay. I'll vote for our own team.
That's how Chicago tied it up.
Yeah.
Minutes, dude.
A hat trick in under 10 minutes to
tie up the game. It was 10 minutes. I think it was like 10 minutes and 9 seconds or something like that. Which essentially, because soccer timing is weird, is less than 10 minutes. But bonkers. Yeah. So,
okay.
quick
recap. Let's go.
We won nothing.
Yes.
Ta-da! A miracle. I've never wanted a referee to blow a whistle faster. I swear to you, he was like, I'm gonna wait. We were like, Christian, blow your bleeping whistle. Orlando did not score. We walked away with 3 points, made up 1 goal in our goal differential quest. In the 87th minute, Alyssa Thompson hit a banger of a goal. It was beautiful. I feel like everyone blacked out for a second, because it was one of those where your ears hurt. You're screaming so loud, like every jumping up and down. It just was like, was breathed back into the stadium.
Also, watching the game, I was watching it on TV at home, and we know that Alyssa Thompson likes to get dribbly. She likes to dribble the ball. And a lot of times, I feel like she keeps it too long, right? There's times where she's trying to run through 5 players, and I'm like, just this is the one time or that I'm like, it's okay to pass it backwards. Just pass it backwards. And I want to say that I feel not even 2 or 3 minutes before that goal, she was in the exact same spot on the field, right down by the line. She was dribbling and completely lost it. And it was a
Marta
carbon
did
copy.
a somersault on that play. So before the play where Alyssa scores, Marta's on her. She dribbles around. Marta's feet get tied up. Something happens. She rolled. And I was like, oh my God. So quick rewind. Before the game, Angel City posted a video of Alyssa and Marta head to head. And it was Marta on the ball, just dancing on it. And then it was Alyssa doing same. And it was like, this is like past, present, future in one video and 2 people. And it was amazing. I think I watched it like 6 times. I made my mom watch it. I made Eva watch it in the car because we were eating. And I was like, I don't know. There's just something special about this video.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened in the lead up to this goal. Alyssa was like smooth, so smooth. Like she worked Marta on that and cooked her a little bit. Like she spun her enough to get around her. That ball went through 5 or 6 defenders to get into the net on the opposite side. On Friday, my mom texted me, have you watched the videos of the goal? And I was like, yeah, why? She's like, did you see what Marta did? And I said, no. After the goal, Marta turns around, pulls her jersey up over her head, like flips it from the bottom up. I know she cussed in probably 4 different languages, English, Spanish, Portuguese, Swedish, like everything.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like there's so much respect there. It was amazing. Our first half to second half improvement, you want your team to go in. Let's say you go in tied, which we did at 0. We went in tied at halftime. You want your team to come out with a different game plan. Like you have time to regroup. You know what they're doing, the general vibe. How are you shifting to make good things happen?
Yeah, and we can clearly see that in all the stats. Like in our footy therapy on the Discord, I think Alicia she didn't even write anything. All she did was post the stats from the stadium.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I looked at those stats and I was like, holy crap. So I'm just going to run through these stats
go for it.
real quick. Okay, we had 58% ball possession. We had a total of 23 shots. Last time that we had 23 shots was a 4-3 win against the Spirit earlier this year. We held Orlando down. In the first half, we had, like we said, there was a shift between the first half and the second half. First half, there was 4 shots attempted versus 2 from Orlando. In the second half, we had 19 versus only 1 shot from Orlando. And during that second half, there was 0 on target from Orlando. So, we were front line, middle line, back line, goalie, everybody was on it that night. It was amazing. We had 7 shots on target. We had 87% accurate passes. We committed 12 fouls, so we did win on that one. I think they had 11. And then we ended up taking 10 Cedar Sinai corner kicks.
I think it was 10-3 too. We had such a exorbitant amount of corners. The other interesting thing was in the beginning of the game, we were rushed. You could tell Orlando came out pressing hard. They were pushing the ball. Hannah Siebert in the 7th minute had this sick ass save.
The kick save, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Ball goes out of bounds. Everybody's bonkers. The entire momentum of the game shifted right then.
Yeah.
After that, it was ours to lose. And we actually held on to it, and I'm so proud of them. Yeah. So happy.
So this is, I just posted today a clip from our last episode about the roller coaster of being.
I told you guys. I said we start to trend up and some weird shit happens, and then it's all everybody's leaving, transfers, buy every good international player. I love you. I miss you. Please write.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But again, this is all part of the crazy love that we all have for this sport. And we understand, but we don't want to admit it. So let us be in our feelings. But whatever conversations were happening from the Utah match to this match, whatever tweaks, knobs were turned, positions were moved around, whatever timing, whatever you want to say or whatever was said, it looked, even though the first half and the second half had completely different dynamics, there was still a lot more of a sure-footedness in that first half, like the entire game compared to Utah.
Really, truly, this is the first time we've played Orlando where Seb Hines hasn't outcoached our coach. Because Seb Hines will outcoach and he'll out-sub and Hines is amazing. So I'm very proud of Angel City and I hope the trend continues.
Very proud of that match. And really hoping that this, does continue, that this is signs of something turning and something kind of heading in the right direction. We're not that far off. Yeah, so we're going to hit a couple of real quick footy therapy points. Ethan with our haiku, hot damn, what a game. Nerve-wracking through the first half. AT with the golden boot.
Yes. Oh, and shout out to Ethan, who at the season ticket holder event was wearing his Angel City Law Firm shirt of Riley, Kennedy, Sarah. There's another one, and then Svindus. So thank you. Apparently people liked his shirt and they know where to find us.
Yeah. That's awesome. We only do these things to make ourselves laugh and glad when other people find it funny too.
Yes.
All right. Max got lucky facing Orlando without Banda. Midfield showed up for the first time in God knows how long. I think Hodge is seriously the key there. And again, the episode's going to go long, so there was a lot of other ones that were just midfield was great. We're so happy that we won. Most complete game against the top four.
To piggyback on what Max said, we got to face them without Barbara Bonda and without Ovaye and like the magician, which I knew she had a nickname in the last episode and I completely spaced on what it was. And she is the magician. Like, she's beautiful on the ball. I'm so grateful we don't have to play them again in the regular season. So yeah. And then Ruby came in on the Instagram and said, my soul left my body for a bit. I don't know if it's back yet. LFG. And then Rachel came in and said, did we just dominate Orlando? Did what? And Zach said, the news I needed this week, 3 points, baby. He was at a conference over the weekend in Colorado and was like sending me pictures of trees. And I'm just like, miss a forest. But we do have an Australian fan because of Alana Kennedy, who is now like a friend. And it's so great. And her message was LFG, even had my son up cheering for the quote unquote American Matildas and with a laughy face. And the rumors had already started when I saw it. And I was like, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. No.
Same thing when I saw it. I was like, oh.
But thank you for tuning in and thank you for buying a shirt and thank you for telling people about us in Australia because you guys are homies down under.
And hopefully you'll keep following the NWSL and keep following Angel City because why not? It's free internationally on NWSL Plus. So there you go.
There you go.
All right, now let's check out the standings real quick. Same as it has been this whole time. We're just outside of the playoff picture. We're currently in 10th place with 20 points. But like we said, a lot of the matches this week went our way. We are now 1 point away from 8th place. 8th place is at 21. 9th place is in 21. We're in 10th with 20. That's one win and we can leapfrog. And that just means that everything is so important going for the rest of the season. We're playing for winning or at least trying to get that W. And I know that they all are trying.
Like nobody's going out there to be like, let's have fun. It's like, no, we want to win. But try stuff that's beneficial. Don't just try shit to try shit. There's a difference between throwing spaghetti at the wall to see if it sticks and it's a system that'll work and throwing spaghetti at every surface.
Really, it'll just all comes down to let's keep the high from this win going and let's keep in mind that we are only 1 point away from the playoff line. So that makes, and then everything else is really tight from there. So ignore what Kansas is doing in first place. They're amazing. They're a fluke. They're whatever. And then everybody else is like theoretically within reach, but at least a good
There's teams that are reachable.
Right now, it looks like we can get in there and maybe hold it to the point where we're not just hoping to squeak into the playoffs this year. And we can solidly get somewhere in the middle. But it all comes down to how we end up with the season. And with that, let's preview our next match. Bay FC at BMO.
So, quick rewind to the season ticket holder event with the conversation of Alex Strauss and Mark Parsons. It was a very interesting conversation in the sense that they're like, yeah, everybody has to buy in order for this to work. And things are going to get hairy and things are going to be weird, but it's okay to be skeptical. Yeah. Everything is up in the air right now. Nobody really knows the answers, but they're being figured out one by one. And I think I said this a few episodes ago too. If nobody buys into a new system, nothing changes. You have to have buy-in. You have to have cooperation. It's difficult. Don't get me wrong. It's not like it's an easy thing for coaches, for general managers, for whatever. But it was interesting because they essentially said, you have every right to be skeptical, but change doesn't come without changes. And that's when they were talking about the players, because they alluded, we had one player already was announced. We have 2 more internationals that are leaving the team, and everybody was like the sigh that came out of the collective room of 2,000 people was just it was that why again is this happening to me? But I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a girl with a microphone. But Mark Parsons was saying that he enjoys the challenge of rebuilding teams. He did it in Washington. He did it in Portland. And now he's doing it here. And he mentioned, too, that when he was coaching Washington 2 seasons ago, I think it was Washington or North Carolina. I don't remember. He was coaching for a hot second. He said when we played at BMO, if the crowd got too loud, there had to be like the keeper would go down to reset the team so they could collectively get together and hear each other because we were too loud. So they know. So we have to keep doing that. Yeah, essentially, please get louder. But his tenure in Portland, look to that to see the height of what is possible under his direction. There's been teams that work, teams that don't work, but I think it's a 2017 Portland team that won that was absolutely bonkers good. That's the team that I easily one of the best teams I've ever seen play any sport. So cohesive, so together. And I'm excited to see if we can emulate something like that within the next few years. So, yeah, I think we're headed in the right direction. It's just difficult and none of us can trust it given the last 3.5 seasons. But we have 2 clean sheets in a row. One of them resulting in a win. Hannah Siebert's been fantastic. Again, I don't know who we're going to see in goal, if it's going to be Hannah or Angelina. I'm fine with either one, frankly. The only real difference is that Hannah has more international experience. She's got a few years on her in the game outside of college. So maybe we lean towards Hannah as Angelina can grow and train with the national team and get her stripes there. I don't know. I don't care. I'm fine with it. It's interesting, the dynamic there. Maybe they switch off. Who knows? But I like it.
They're both solid choices. So
it's a coin flip. They're both really good. We haven't seen Hannah Stombaugh yet, but I don't think there's been a good opportunity to see her outside of a friendly. But yeah, I'm excited to see who we get in goal. But the biggest interesting caveat for me is that Bay FC is hurting from losing that game at Oracle. A record-breaking home game, and then you drop 3-2. They're going to be extra hungry for a win because that's what happens after you lose. You want to make up for that. So the game at Oracle was insane. We watched the majority of it, and yeah, the pitch looked great. Honestly, there's been years past bygones gone by. The NWSL was played on baseball fields. You could tell in a bad way. This one you could tell in a very good way. You knew it was Oracle Park. There, some of the grass was different colors because obviously it was laid over. Yeah. You can tell, but it wasn't tore up. It didn't look bad. It looked really great. I'm very proud of everybody who put this on, everyone who facilities and ops and all the things. Good job. It looked amazing. But for Bay FC, we need to look at Kelly Hubley, who is a long-standing NWSL player. She was on that 2017 Portland team that I mentioned as a national team replacement player. That's when she got called up after going undrafted. So she got that call up. She worked her way up to starting, and she signed a long-term contract with the Thorns in 2018. So she's got the championship stripes. She's got that veteran experience. In the game against the Spirit, she actually had an own goal. The second goal that was scored was an own goal, and it was her. And she was able to then go and score and clean up after herself, essentially, and wash that goal away. So she's very resilient. Like, it's not the kind of thing where she just gets in her head and loses her connection to the game. She kind of digs in her heels a little bit and says, no, not tonight. So that's something you have to be very careful for. She's also really tall, so she's dangerous on set pieces. So yeah, number 11, she's a defender. She's fantastic. She's Kelly Hubley. And then I've talked about Rachel Kundananji so much through the World Cup, through the Olympics, the last 2.5 seasons. If you know me, you know I love African soccer. It is disrespected, underappreciated, underfunded. They deserve the world. Nanji is a Zambian national player. She scored everywhere in every way, essentially. She had a brace in the Olympics. She had a great goal in the Oracle game. She's a permanent threat. The last time we matched up against them, her and Sarah just battled it out. And it's crazy to have a game where Asisa Oshuala doesn't even play. Like, Asisa didn't play in the game against Washington. Rachel Kundananji just held it down. And for those who don't know, I highly recommend looking it up. Last season, this is after the trade. Paige is in Houston. Rachel Kundananji stood on the ball to taunt Paige. And that is the most beautiful display of disrespectful respect, or like disrespect. It was insane.
In the game, and wasn't there like a little come here?
Yeah. Like they were just like, let's go. The whole game, just like messing with each other, taunting each other, all that. She'll take you down with a smile on her face. I love it. That's the kind of competition that like brings me joy, of just, oh, you want to play? Like, let's go.
Yeah.
AFC has a really good roster. They're having a confusing season, but there's been a lot of injuries. Emily Mangas is now out on maternity leave. So there's like a mixture of things happening up in the Bay. But never underestimate a rival.
Yeah, they are down in 12th, but it's not.
It's not
insane.
A far away 12.
It's not afraid, but yeah, it's a 3-point 12.
We know what that feels like. Yeah, just a 3-point difference. So to now shift to Angel City, I'm going to highlight 3 defenders. Because of course I am. I haven't done this in a long time. I've tried to be very diplomatic. Talk about people who score. Talk about people who hold the midfield. Not tonight. Because there's a lot of past, present, future happening. And I'm very excited. So I'm going to start with the future. The future for us, the now for the rest of the world. So Sarah Dorson, who's come into LA, she has amazing hair. She's really nice. She even made her laugh because she was like, yeah, I'm so excited to see you play. And she goes, no pressure. It was great at the season ticket holder event. But she's a center back, which is great because we have very little depth in that position with Savvy out. She won a bronze medal at the 2024 Olympics with the German national team. She was also on the second place team in the 2022 Euros. In June, she announced her retirement from international soccer. So she's no longer with the German national squad. So I'm excited. I'm very curious to see how she settles into our backline and to see her impact. I assume we're going to see her soon, given the world, given the state of the team. I'm curious to see how and who and all that good stuff. Yeah, like I'm excited to see her play. I've seen her play internationally in bigger tournaments, but not club. So I have generally very little like knowledge, and I'm very excited to watch her play and see the dynamic on the pitch. And everybody knows I love defense. So like, just give me it. And then we have Megan Reed, who's really over the course of her career with Angel City and in the league, has been the person to step up when needed, which I feel like is very much a testament to like her as a person. You're an EMT, like you step in when needed. That's your job. And she did that here. Paige Nielsen went down. She stepped up. Paige came back. Sarah went down. Or Sarah went down first. So she came in the first season. And then with Paige getting traded, she stepped in there. It's just, okay, here's my time. She's been an Iron Woman. She's sturdy as hell. Like she'll body somebody into the sun. Like she's not going to back down. She's very quietly aggressive, and it's very cool to see that type of presence, because you have defenders that will hit you like a truck. She'll hit you like a truck. You just won't see it coming. It's not like a loud truck. It's like an electric truck. It's like not this Mack truck that like vibrates down the street. It's just this like smooth cruiser that's just like whap. If there was a most improved over the last 4 years, I'd probably say it was her.
Yeah.
In the sense of she's so much more sure-footed. She's so much more confident on the pitch. So I would like, I'm happy she's still with the team. She's been an insane and very crucial part of Angel City's success. She's half the reason why, honestly, that we kept the scoreline what it was. She just held it down. Her and Sarah locked in and just had a great game. But yeah, I love Megan Reed, and she's great. And I got her autograph, and she's funny, and that's it. She has a cute little dog, or not little dog, it's like a lab, but all dogs are puppies. And then last, but surely not least, Allie Riley. I will cry. The return of Angel's tears. We've had multiple episodes without tears. Coming back from an injury that takes your like confidence in your body away from you is so important. I didn't have nerve damage in my hip. It was all muscular. But I was crooked for 6 months at 20 years old. I could not stand up straight. My leg was all jacked up. It was a whole thing. So I get it. When Allie is like warming up and crying. Because I didn't get that. And I'm so freaking happy that she does. We're like the same age. She's a couple years younger than me. So I'm just like, yeah, go run, please, for both of us. How close are we to seeing her get minutes? I have no idea. I frankly don't give a shit. Like, she's on the active roster. She's dressed. She's ready. And that's all I need. She's had a bitch of a year. Like, the fires.
Yeah.
Everything. Like, I'm just so happy to have her back. To have her back with the team, in the community. I didn't cry at the season ticket holder event, but I avoided talking to her a lot for that reason. So I get to cry here in public in front of just as many people.
Yeah. And I won't clip this and tag her, but no,
but I'll think about it.
Yeah, but I'll think about it.
Hip
it was
injuries
amazing.
Suck. Just FYI. Your hips are important. You cannot immobilize them. They have to keep moving in order for you to literally do anything, including like breathing, going to the bathroom, sitting, standing, everything. And when your hips are compromised, good luck. You lose all sense of everything. And yeah, for her.
The posts, I didn't see the post till like 10-15 minutes before the game started. I was doing the social media thing of going through, and I was waiting for the lineup to get posted to repost. But then I saw the video of Allie walking out with the kid on and everything, and I'm like, oh, she's on the roster. She's back. Not, yeah. Oh, she's training or she's doing some light touches. Like,
no,
she's full on. Put me in, coach. Mm-hmm. So that is a huge step. And if we just look at the parallels of press, right?
Yeah.
She came back from a long period of recovery, came back from an injury, and it's not like we're going to put press in 90 minutes right away. I think the first game she came in, she had 5 minutes. It was like a...
Well, it would have been more, but the referees didn't see her, and she, hello, hello, Kristen Press.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, I'm Kristen Press. I'm here to sub.
So yeah, like just if you want to see the analog of what we should be doing is, look, they're ready to go. They're mentally ready to go. You're always going to be more mentally ready than your body might be, but you, at this point, when you're starting to get like to the point where you're suiting up, it means you've shown the progress, you've shown the grit, and you're ready to go.
And both the physical and mental progress, because there's days when your body's ready and your brain isn't, and there's days when your brain's ready and your body isn't, and they don't always line up for a while.
That's a huge step. Getting to hear the fans from the field rather than the suite.
Yeah.
It's a whole different experience. I've been down on the field doing the holding the crest pre-match. So like whole different experience hearing it from down there and being a player like that. And just the fact that the cameras were focusing on her when she had the bib on and doing her warm-ups towards the end of the first half and like towards the end of the second, like that's a huge moment.
And a lot of that is that first game, you're not always going to see somebody back because it's acclimating to the sounds of the stadium, the warm-ups, the cool downs, and like getting that muscle memory to re-trigger. So who knows? We might see her on Monday. We're the last game in the weekend, so we'll know all the results from everything else, and we'll see. We have to win, but we'll see really, truly what's needed.
Yeah.
1 million goals.
Exactly.
For us only.
Every game. We need all the other teams to just keep tying.
Yeah. Ties. That's it.
Score as many goals as you want. Just tie. It can be a 5-5. It can be a 6-6. That's fine. Just tie.
Just tie. Yeah. Let us creep back in.
So we're super excited for Allie. We can't wait to actually see her on the pitch. We want to see her on the pitch the right way. And if everything goes to plan and she can get some minutes on Monday, getting minutes on home turf, on home field. We don't have turf. On home field with the home crowd, that place is going to explode. Let's hope for the best. Our history between the teams, Bay had this weird ass run where like they just haven't tied with teams. For a whole year, all of last year, they either won or lost. They didn't have any ties, which is weird and abnormal. But with us, we've won once and we've lost 3 times. But you know what? Neither here nor there. Let's try to get another win on the column and fight for that second place in the San Andreas Cup. Visit sanandreascup.com if you want to see it. With that, next match is going to be Monday, September 1st. Bay FC at BMO Stadium, 6 p.m. It's going to be on CBS Sports Network, FanDuel. Really good reasons to just come to the stadium. If you can't come to the stadium or watch it on TV, check out iHeartRadio and listen to Isaac and Tracy for all the great, amazing match calls. KFWB 980 for the Spanish broadcast. It is a giveaway day, and theme night is LA Day. Look at Angel City's posts when they do it to find out more about what LA Day actually means. There will be a mini skateboard. I'm pretty sure it's like a tech deck fingerboard type thing, but again, pay attention to their socials and they'll do it. But because it is Labor Day, Fan Fest will start at 2 p.m. There's food vendors. All the SGs are going to have stuff going on. There's going to be something. There's going to be the whole spirit stations where like kids and adults can make signs, get the temporary tattoos, all of that good stuff, all that fun. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button wherever you're listening. Check out casualfc.com for all of the pod links. We're also on YouTube. Follow our socials at casualfcpod on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. Also, we're on BLUESKY at casualfc.com. Join us on the Discord. Again, just DM us and we'll get you a Discord link if you can't find it anywhere else. Best ways to support the pod: share on any one of our social posts or go comment on one of our actual episodes. It's all about engagement. Feed the algorithm somewhere. Feed it somewhere. You can always grab merch like we talked about, the Good Morning Lesbians, the ACFC Law shirt. There's a bunch of other stuff on there, so go check it out at shop.casualfc.com. And if you feel so inclined, you can help the pod by supporting us and buying us a coffee. Check out our link on our bios or socials and go to buymeacoffee.com/casualfcpod. It's an easy way to throw us a buck or two to help us keep doing what we're doing. And the best thing what we can ask you to do is tell a friend about the pod. It all brings us good luck. We bank that good luck and we send it off to the team. It feels like a lot of you talked about us recently.
Yeah, so I'm
and
just
it helped out the
considering
team.
that good luck, and I put it in my backpack.
Yep.
And then I'm going to transfer it to a clear bag, and then I'm going to take it to BMO.
Yep. There you go. We'll be there. All right. With all of that, see you guys on Monday. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you then.
Yep. Happy Labor Day. Go protest or something. Love you. Bye.
Bye.